welcome back to my channel. This week's episode is a little bit different. My best friend here is going to be a bride in July, and it's just a cool toned bridal look. It's not too much, but it's smoked out and it's just beautiful. So we can't wait for you guys to just kind of walk through this with us. And if you're a fellow bride and need some inspiration, then there's some really good tips in here. And we're just so excited to show you guys.
So just keep watching.
Okay, everybody, let's get started on our beautiful bride-to-be in July. We want to do this bridal look and just kind of walk you through using Arbonne's products. We think they're both amazing.
Yep.
And so we're going to see what we can do here because a bridal look is just such a different look. A lot of brides say that they want like a neutral but smoky.
Yeah.
And that's pretty common. So that's what we're going to achieve. So let's go ahead and get started.
So excited.
Yes. The first thing we're going to use is our makeup primer. And this is going to help her foundation stay on longer. It's going to blur imperfections, help minimize pores, and really just create that perfect canvas for her foundation. So we'll let her go ahead and get that in there.
And I feel, I've never been a bride before, I've not been a bride yet, but I feel like all brides need to have a primer just because it's super important for your look to last for a long time. So it increases the longevity. And ours feels so good. Okay.
And you'll be dancing a lot, so you don't want it to sweat.
Exactly.
Off.
You're right.
Okay. So we're gonna let that set for a second, but the second thing we're gonna go in is with our Perfecting Liquid Foundation. This is our favorite. I actually didn't use this for a year and a half.
You were very into the CC cream.
Very into CC cream, but I've quickly fallen back in love with this. So we're gonna go in with shade Buff, and it also has broad spectrum SPF 15. So we know how important that is to take care of your skin. So
We've learned that in our adult life.
We both have been through very similar situations with some pre-cancerous spots being removed.
So everybody watching this, please take care of your skin.
Please take care of your
SPF.
skin. Use Arbonne's Liquid Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid the sun. No, I'm just kidding. But use SPF.
Just be smart.
Just be really smart about it. So we're going to go in with Shade Buff, and we're just going to kind of press this into her skin. Okay, so now that her foundation is blended out, we're gonna go in with concealer. This is shade Fair because we want her under eye to pop, not too much, but we want it to look dimensional. So we are using shade Fair, and I think it's the perfect color to really make your under eye pop. And that's the goal, is to just be popping. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blend this out with a damp beauty blender, and we're gonna speed past this because it can be a long process. All right, her concealer is blended out, and we are going to cover that with our Sitting Pretty translucent powder. Mine's got a little distracted just now. But we are gonna set that because it's going to help her foundation and concealer not crease. It's going to help it stay on longer. And of course, it's going to help it look fresh and bright and just mattified but not dry. So one tip that I've learned for brides is you're going to be smiling a lot for pictures. You're going to be talking to a lot of people. And so you don't want right around your mouth to crease.
Your smile line.
Yes, so you get a damp beauty blender, and then you really just pat this into the skin. And you want to do it right around your mouth and right around your nose because that is usually where your foundation is going to crease first. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with one of our blush duos. This is shade Rhubarb, and it's a very pretty pinky shade. It's going to pop in pictures, and that's the main thing because if you don't have enough on, then your makeup doesn't show up in professional pictures.
I feel like I need some color, and I want my bridal look to have like that pink blush look to it instead of just completely neutral.
Pink is in your
Pink is everything.
Pink is everything in her
everything
wedding.
to me.
Oh.
And has been for a long time.
Yes, it has.
So the whole wedding is pink.
So basically our whole faces need to be pink.
Basically, she's just going to go in with this blush everywhere.
As foundation.
That would be different.
Yeah. Oh, why not just do a fun twist, you know? You only live once.
You only get married. Well,
hopefully.
hopefully one time.
Hey, if I have to get married again, I ain't doing it. So I like to do blush before bronzer so that I can really carve out the hollows of your cheekbones to give you that nice, sharp, contoured look. So that's why I'm gonna go in with some blush, and you tell me when you're getting the color that you like.
I think we're almost there.
Okay. So now we're gonna go in with bronzer, and this is the Glow On bronzer. It is beautiful. I think it's the perfect shade for honestly any occasion. There is a slight shimmer, but not enough to show up on your skin. So now that we've done her blush, we're gonna go right underneath of that blush and carve that out right here. And you can get it even more carved with some Sitting Pretty translucent powder, which we'll do.
So you want to make sure that you kind of start with a light hand and then build it up, because it's easier to build than it is to try to take away. And then, like she said, if we want to make it cleaner, we can just clean it up with the same translucent powder as before.
Look at the difference though.
Yeah, on both sides.
That's all we can do.
We
Just
can just try.
It's all a trial run, okay?
No stress. It's a trial run.
No stress. So we'll really define it with this.
I can pivot my head some more.
Pivot?
Yeah. You don't know the reference, do you?
No.
The Friends reference?
No, I don't watch Friends.
That is just sinful. You don't know the, like, epic couch pivot scene?
Mm-mm. Turn this way, honey.
What are we gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with her?
Are you liking?
I am liking.
Are you liking the carving? Do you think we need to add any more bronzer?
At this time, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm used to having it like clear up here.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, see, if you look from the side, it's so carved.
Yeah. What's next?
So we are quickly going to contour your nose.
Which I'm not used to.
That's exactly what I was going to say. She's not used to this, but
As a bride,
you want to look, you know, great. You want to look chiseled.
Chiseled.
So
carved.
let's do it. All right, nose contour is done.
And I love it. I'm not used to it, but I really like it. I
I'm
could get used
glad.
to it.
Yeah. So let's move right into your eyes. This is going to be the fun part. Since we already showed you the picture that she's achieving, I have it right below me so that I can kind of follow it. So if you see me looking down, that's why. I want to really get this as close to this picture as she likes.
Bring my vision to life.
Yes, I'm going to bring your vision to life. So we're going to start with our Volume 2 palette. It is more gemstone inspired. And I'm going to go in with the top two lightest shades first.
Okay.
And we're gonna go all over your eye.
Kind of set the eye first.
Something that I've found to be helpful is whenever you're blending different colors, or if you're going to have dimension on your eyelids, you want to start it with a good base. So you don't just want to do foundation and then your eyeshadow.
Right.
You want to do a little powder first, and then you can slowly build up the dimension that you like. Our transition shade, and these are so important just to kind of give you that not flat effect on your eye. You want it to kind of just flow, and so this is perfect. I'm really excited to do this.
And I feel like the more you build, the more seamless the look is, and every bride wants to have like seamless makeup. This is a really important step.
Yeah. So actually I'm going to line your eye underneath just for extra fallout and to follow this line, which is where we want your eyeshadow to stop. And then we'll wipe it away. Yeah. Okay. So our first transition shade is going to be from Volume 2, and it's going to be this one. It's called Pebbles, and it's just a really pretty cool toned, neutral transition shade. So we're gonna go in with that first, right in her crease, and we don't wanna go lower and we don't wanna go higher. We're gonna keep it right in that crease.
And I'm so thankful for this palette because for us girls who love that cool tone look, there's not a whole lot on the market. I feel like we've talked about that a lot, and so this palette's perfect for the look that I want.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in with this palette next. We hate to show it to you guys because it's not in stock. This was actually 2 Christmases ago, holidays palette. And so we really love it for this look. So that's why we're using it. But we do want you to know that
it's limited edition and it's gone.
So.
But limited edition products are always so good. You have to act fast, and that just goes to show that you want them.
And sometimes they make a comeback.
And you said 2 years ago, right? I use this palette often, and you can barely tell that I've used it because it's so pigmented. A little bit goes such a long way. It was a pretty smart investment, I will say.
I think you did amazing.
Thank you.
Darkened her outer corner, and now we are going to bring it in through her crease, just very lightly. We're going to stay right in the crease, not above, not below, because we're going to add some highlight on her lower lid. So we're going to go through the crease with the same shades that we were just using. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, we're really excited for this part. We think this is where it really starts to come together. We are going to do her lid with a little bit of glitter. We're going in with this shade right here, and we're just going to keep that right on the inner corner and about halfway through her lid. And I think this is the best part. So now that we have her lids with glitter on, we're going to go back through on the outer part of the corner of her eye so that we don't lose that effect of the outer corner being just a little bit more heavy and then working its way in to light. So we want to just kind of add a little bit more dimension really quickly on the outer corner of her eyes.
And bring back just a little bit of smoke.
Yes. And touched up the outer corner of her eye. We put some highlight on her inner corner here.
So pretty.
And now she is going to do eyeliner on her bottom waterline, and then we're going to smoke that out.
Okay.
All right, so she went in with a white eyeliner for her waterline just because as a bride, you want to pop.
Right.
So the white underline in your waterline, it really does help your eyeshadow pop and your eyes pop. So we are going to smoke that out. We're going back in with Volume 2 palette, and we are going to smoke out her bottom waterline with Pebbles. Deepened her outer crease a little bit more because we don't want to lose that as the powder we're putting on. We don't want to lose that effect. So now we're going to go in with some eyeliner and really start to pull this look together. So we are using Arbonne's liquid eyeliner, shade
Eclipse.
It is the darkest. And do you like a wing?
I do not like a wing.
She does not like a wing.
But I feel like you've done a great job of giving me the wing, the cat eye effect, just with smoking out
shadow.
that bottom lash line. So I think it'd be good to just do like my top like I usually do, which is just kind of across the lid.
Okay.
Take it away.
Whatever the bride wants, the bride gets.
Amen. Okay guys, so Brandi went ahead and did my eyeliner on my upper lash line, and because she is just such a wing girl, her hand just automatically went into a winged liner.
Automatically did it. It was an accident.
And so she says it was an accident, but I'm happy that it happened because it's really, really pretty. And then I just went ahead and added mascara on my bottom lash line, and now I've let her talk me into doing a little brow work.
She doesn't want to use pencil, so we're going to go in with some powder and an angled brush. So I'm going to kind of just shape out her brow. I'll show you how I do it, and then just blend it out with some powder. Her brows with an angled brush like this. It's very sharp. And we're going in with our Starlight Glow palette, and we're going to use the matte bronzer down here. And then we're going to just kind of fill in where her brows should be, where they should start, and then we'll blend it out. So it's almost like trust the process.
Okay, I'll do that. I trust you.
We're going to underline the entire part of her eyebrow just so that we can get that shape that we want. Okay, so her brows are filled in. Now we're gonna go in with the same highlight that we used before, right here, and we're gonna go right under her arch of her eyebrow just to really make that part pop. So she's gonna go ahead and run through her top lashes with mascara. She's blessed with the best and doesn't need fake lashes like the rest of us. So she's gonna do that, and then we're gonna go in with highlight, and then we're done. So I'm really excited to see the end product.
The final look.
The final look. So now that her mascara is done on her top lashes, we are going to highlight her face, and we're actually going to mix two of them. This one is such a pretty golden highlight, and then we're gonna do the same one as before, this white highlight, and it's just going to bring such life to your face. And whenever you're getting married, there's a lot of profile pictures. So this is going to help really pop.
And don't be light-handed. I like to have a very...
She honestly wants...
I like to be like a disco ball.
That's what I was just going to say. You really like to be a disco ball. So that's gonna...
And even when I think I have enough, I do an extra layer just in case.
Yeah. There's nothing, highlight can't hurt you.
Right.
All right, so the last step here is lips, and she is using lip liner shade Tulip.
Tulip, it's so pretty.
It is so pretty. And then lip gloss shade Calla, and it is just very beautiful. So she's gonna go ahead and do that really quickly.
Okay. So I went ahead and finished my lips, and that concluded this look. I'm so happy with how it turned out. If you are a fellow bride, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And good luck on your special day. I absolutely love this look.
Yeah, I feel like it's neutral, but you can totally tell. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you liked this week's episode, and we will see you next week. And don't forget to like and subscribe.